And joining me now is Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. Dr. Singh, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has called this budget anti-federal. How does the government really counter the perception that the states are being shortchanged while the centre tightens its grip?
Maria, at the outset, we don't expect the opposition to pat our back, so they had to oppose it. But see, you and I would agree that today we live in an evidence-based era. So unless we accompany every statement or argument with a substantial evidence, it doesn't carry any conviction. Now, for example, when you are talking of carbon utilization, 20,000 crore rupee allocation, where is it not going to help the poor? On the one hand, you keep cursing the government for the air pollution that is happening. Then, secondly, when you talk of the Biopharma Shakti mission, rupees 10,000 crore, which is going to address the issue of the rapidly increasing incidence of the non-communicable disease in this country, we already have about 12 crore or so of known diabetics. We have 12 lakh cancer patients being reported every year. With the projection is that it will be about 20 lakh per year by 2030. So you have your own dedicated mission to develop indigenous devices, affordable, accessible healthcare system. Is that not going to help the poor? Now, similarly, if it is nuclear reactors where you are catering to clean energy, when you are incentivizing the foreign investors to come in and create cloud through Indian data and generate economy, is it not going to help the poor? Now, the biotechnology, the next industrial revolution, I hope somebody would inform them or make them enlightened that the considered view among the economies across the world is that the next industrial revolution is going to be biotechnology driven, the bio-driven. It is going to be circular economy, to waste to wealth, recycling, genes, and we are already into this. Like the last revolution was the IT driven. So if we are one of the front runners in the next industrial revolution, it's all meant for the poor, to improve the economic lot of all. So I think that defies an evidence.
Okay, Dr. Singh, politically speaking, when it is about the middle class and the youth in particular, we have heard a lot of buzzword around the youth-driven economy or because demographic dividend that India has. What is in it for the youth of this country?
No, that's because this kind of an opinion comes from the mindset which looks at the middle class only as the takers of freebies or tax exemption in the salary, etc., etc. Now tell me, all these factors that I enumerated just now, the healthcare, is it not going to help the middle class? You have cancer happening rapidly across the country today. You have non-communicable disease, is not going to help the middle class. This carbon utilization allocations for cleaner air, on the one hand, it is the middle class which is complaining that you are ruining our health. It is your channel which off and on reports what is happening at Jantar Mantar. So it is not middle class. So I don't know which middle class they are talking about. Either they are having a biased mindset, or maybe they are conditioned by what they have, the manner in which they have seen the budgets happening, which are more of ad hoc in nature. This is a futuristic budget. I would rather say that even though the budget technically is 26-27, the roadmap is for the next 25 years. So possibly they are not able to make it out, because as the adage goes, the eyes see what the mind knows. So if they try to understand, it's all meant for middle class. In fact, for across the sections of society. Now, for the fishing folk, you have allowed the exclusive economic zone in the deep seas for fishing. Is that not going to help them? I don't know which middle class are they talking about.
My last question to you, and this is with regards to, of course, the entire spotlight is on India. It is the fastest growing large economy, all set to, on the road to be the third largest economy very soon. There is a roadmap which has been charted out here, Dr. Singh. My question then is that given the spotlight that is on India and the global headwinds that India is facing, the big question is that will this budget really revive that animal spirit where the industry should be ready to put its money?
Yes, certainly. It is entirely focused on Indian economy. That is why I say we have to change our mindset, the manner in which we are looking in the world perspective. See, the entire there's going to be a paradigm shift in the entire dynamics of economy in the years to come. And we are already into it. We are not going to be late beginners. As I said, for example, in the last industrial revolution was IT driven, and we were already about a decade and a half behind others. Today we are already into this. So this is going to address the economy, the circular economy, the gene driven economy, the alternative means of economy. So ultimately this is going to address that, and I'm sure by opening up, and this is a part of a larger ecosystem which also integrates the private sector, the non-government entities along with the government to create a whole of a nation effort.
All right. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh, really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us here on India Today and sharing your views.